Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm here to do a reading for you that will consist of two spreads. One is going to be for your personal development, what's coming up in the near future for your personal development, as far as a circumstance, a situation, or just energies for you to take advantage of that can help or hinder your personal development. Things to watch out for. Could be one card for you. I'm actually going to put it there, actually. And then, so two Cardamancy cards for that, and then three tarot to clarify and get more detail. I'm going to leave that here too. Alright, and then your relationship development, or the area of relating to others, whether you are in a relationship or single, working towards getting into a relationship, having relationship doubts, concerns. There could be some answers in here for you. So it's again, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hope you all are doing well. We have our full moon coming up in Leo. So this is when these will be posted and kind of cover the aftermath of the full moon period. Okay, I feel like that wants to come out. So, all right, so we're going to look at the cartomancy for your personal development while I shuffle. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Try to get these in frame. Okay. So what it looks like with your development, Taurus, is there's this feeling that you are embarking on some type of plan. This is like planning, building. There's a development here that is new to you. This is new work. You could be taking a new approach to work. Some of you, there's maybe something that you're learning. There's some type of team or a new team. There's an invitation coming in for some of you. Some of you, this could be like wish come true as far as a communication that can be coming in over the next month in regards to your career. It looks like good news. Very good news. Very good news concerning money. And this could actually be the document, signing a document. Definitely could be some type of contract. There definitely could be some type of partnership or a meeting that has already gone well or a meeting that will go well. If any of you are coming up and having any interviews in the month of February, this looks like a very good time. Looks like the position you land can be something that is very long-term and replenishing and divine in the way that it comes about and its timing for you. Some of you might be feeling like you're getting a lot of attention from others around you, family members. Some of these are showing up too clear. They have like a little monochromatic covering on them, but the Star, Ten of Pentacles, and the Devil. So Taurus, I feel like there is an offer here on the table that's coming in, and it's a very tempting offer. But I feel what this devil is indicating is that it's going to require long-term commitment. And also there's something here of once you get a taste of it, you might want more of it as far as the form of success that you obtain in some level. So it could be a small step of success, but it's like, I want more of that feeling. So say it's just like you just started your business, you're getting that first sale and that rush of it coming in and you completing the process of all of that, then you might become a little bit of, maybe a little bit, you might be falling in love with your work or falling in love with a new type of work. So with your personal development, I do feel like what you're looking at as far as your personal development is long-term security, but needing to be careful not to become obsessed with it or acquiring or the physical or material aspects of it as well. Some of you might be needing to work on a habit that you have or anything toxic in the form of that would be some of you, there's like a window of opportunity to take advantage of you to kind of like reverse a process or kind of stop damage of a process, heal from some long-term damage or something here. Some of you might have something that you need to pay attention to. And it might come through communication, or it might have something to do with okay, so I feel like some of you too, like, uh, there's some kind of long-term plan in place that you might have started with your health. I feel like that could be improving as well. But I feel like the temptation, you're going to have to fight temptation. Some of you are maybe needing to overcome your fears when it comes to publicizing, promoting yourself or publicizing what you're doing. Now, I'm also getting some of you might be in a position, especially if you're like very different from your family. I'm getting kind of with this double energy and Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting something with long history kind of coming to light. Something with a long history coming to light. And almost something coming, there might be some jealousy in your family for some of you with some success that you obtain. There might be a little bit of that going on. People who are coveting what you have, be careful of that. People coveting your success or coveting what's going on for you. Because there's something here I feel like that's going to kind of be known or at least discussed amongst people, especially your family, if there's something kind of big coming in. So some of you might have to resist temptation, or others might be tempted around you. But also I would say too, some of you might be looking for new space, new horizons when it comes to where you live or your foundation. Some of you might feel there's like elements of good and toxic within a family. Then that's every family, isn't it? But for some of you, there might be something that's coming to the light as far as this double energy. So with your relationship area here. All right, so right away I'm kind of getting that this is someone that's going to be trying to come back around for a new beginning with you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. But this person definitely lied to you in the past or did something that betrayed your trust. But there's also someone who has not been able to get you out of your, they haven't been able to get you out of their mind as well. I do feel like this is someone who was not honest about their feelings, and they're going to be kind of coming forward to try to be honest, and emphasize on try, because I'm getting the energy of someone who has a cycle. Now some of you too, with your personal development, you may be resisting temptation in a number of ways as you're coming into success. Your temptation could be coming back in the form of people from your past. So I'm feeling with someone, they have a fixed energy way about them that they can't help. And it seems like it's like pathological lying. Someone who, either for, there's some of you, this is someone you've been through this cycle before with, and it's like it's like they come back around. You got to break yourself out of that and free yourself from that energy, Taurus. So I feel like you're going to be tested this in this 30-day period as far as people coming back around, seeing your good fortune, seeing your change, any changes you make within yourself or just your personal even your appearance, something you do for yourself, love, that takes others by surprise. Some of you are changing something about your identity, changing the way people always see you. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Fool. So some of you are going for like some fresh, brand new look. I do feel like for some of you who are single, don't have, you could be single and have someone coming back around. You could be in a relationship and have somebody from the past come back around. That's just a warning. But for singles, whatever you make for changes for yourself, I do feel like it will attract a new situation to you based on you kind of getting out of your head, or again, you not being seen the same way. Someone's seeing you in a different light, a new light. So there's something that's changed about you to someone. They're seeing you in a new light. Some of you, yeah, this person coming back, they're just going to do the same thing. It's kind of, and it's like, they can't help themselves. I feel like it's someone, it's not even malicious. It's more so, it's just in their nature. So it's really up to you, Taurus, whether or not you put up with this person, put up with what they given you. Basically, what someone has to come around and give you again is the same thing. They're gonna get you stuck in your head and then take off without a care. So devil may care, devil without a care. Some of you are dealing with that energy. Some of you might have this persona that is thrust upon you from others. Others may find that you might have the attitude, but something's working for you. Something has been working for you in your personal development. And I do feel like you're going to be receiving some new communication. Now, some of you are getting a communication in with someone. I do feel like there is maybe someone who's reaching out to you as like the person to do this. This could be a family member. They want to partner up with you. And what I would say about that is consider, again, the source, your relationship with this person, and how long the commitment will be, because it might get you caught into something that you'll eventually want to find yourself out of and free yourself. So be careful with what commitments you accept or take on, invitations you take on, or again, any invitations to partner up, because someone does have their eye on you for something long-term, partnering up with you. But overall, there's just like this long-term. Some of you might be indulgent and want to indulge. Some of you might get in, there might be a lump sum of money that's coming in that really gets you into your material side. So there could be that danger too of like having so much where you feel like you can indulge, just you will have to discipline yourself. So there's something here that will require some type of discipline. Even with your job, some of you might have a really kind of good dream job, but you might, be careful not to indulge in whatever that job, wherever it's gonna backfire on you, because it's always something with the devil that's like, if you listen, that it can trip you up. So it's kind of a tricky situation around something with your personal development and career where it can go overboard or go too far. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like some of you with materialism, you're gonna have to really kind of, with some of you coming into a new form of wealth. But again, this could have to do with your health. There's something again you need to work on. It's not going to be easy, but there's also support and the sense that you can do it. But there's always going to be that temptation, so that's always there. That's always something that you're gonna. And yeah, you might be tempted, with someone coming back around, but I'm not seeing that they've changed. They're hurt, but it's more so they don't know how to change it. they don't know how to change. They can't do anything about it. They know what they feel, but they don't know how to execute, I guess, giving you what you deserve as far as honesty goes. That's for one. Um, but as far as a new journey, new beginning for many of you, I do feel like there could be new love coming around. There could be some type of fated meeting. But some of you might still have trust issues left over from a previous situation. So some of you might be having to learn how to trust again. If it's a new relationship coming in, it's going to take some time for you to trust, but it's possible. And some of you have been stuck on someone, just stuck on them. You're gonna experience some type of freedom from being stuck on someone for whatever reason. It might come about in a way that's unexpected to you, and it could come by way of a flirtation or someone else paying attention to you and you kind of sparking something. So there's something new that could be sparked for some of you Tauruses, but I feel like it would be a long it would kind of be a while for this person to kind of get you to trust, especially if you're coming out of a situation where someone was, again, lying to you, trying not to make someone pay for the mistakes of someone in your past. That's another thing. So some of you kind of have a fine line to walk in navigating going forward, moving forward without getting pulled back into situations that make you feel like you're in quicksand, that you're stuck, or that you don't know what's going on. But I do feel like overall you can break free from anything that's been making you feel restricted. Freedom from restriction. Some of you are making a change too. Something that you hid with the Seven of Spades coming out. Could be, some of you could be coming out. Letting go of your fears, releasing your fears. And that's where some of you, and if that's correlating with you, that's where some of you could have like things going on with your family. Again, something that is known or comes out in public might be something that is a topic of discussion with family. Some of you might, again, and I picked up kind of black sheep energy. Some of you might be dealing with that based on something that you reveal or come out with, that you're even something that you're developing that's good, even if it's a business or something. There could be others that are kind of coveting or kind of jealous or just a little bit with that energy. So I feel like some of you need to, like, in your relationships kind of area overall, not even just romance, with relating with people who have kind of been dishonest, or people who betrayed your trust in the past, whether friends, family, anybody like that. There's kind of an acceptance here that some of you are going to, like, there's like a radical acceptance that some of you are going to be realizing, like, who are those people in your life that are just not going to change? And then you're going to have to act accordingly, you know? So there comes a time where when people do things to you, it is their fault because they did that intent and that action. But then if you're allowing it to happen over and over again, it eventually becomes your fault. So I feel like, Taurus, there's like an opportunity for you to kind of free yourself of energy that pulls you back into toxic situations, toxic relationships, or feeling like you're responsible for people you're not really responsible for, things you're not really responsible for. Be careful of kind of controlling, someone wanting to control or pull the puppet strings of what you do with some type of newfound success. Kind of giving their advice where it's not needed, simply by wanting to be a part of it. So there's a little bit of energy kind of going on with some of you Tauruses. I don't know what's going on in your life. Some of you, you're of course dealing with it on different scales, but yeah, those are the gist of the messages that I'm getting for you guys, and I hope it was helpful for you. I'm going to come back every full moon for these messages, so it'll be going from month to month again. So this is for February, and I'll be back for March. And again, these are predictive messages. So some of you may see this coming along. This is just confirmation for you, or it's forewarning, or it's preparation. If it doesn't feel like it's something that is resonating with your life and your story, then check your moon, your rising, and your Venus, especially for the relationship parts or how you're relating the energies that could be coming up for you. So I hope it was helpful for you, and I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you take care.